Hi, we meet again. Alright, this is Business Correspondence video part 2. Using simple tenses in emails. Simple tenses are the most frequently used in business communication because they are clear and direct. They help your message sound confident, professional, and easy to understand. Use the simple present tense for regular activities, schedules, or general truths. For example, I submit the report weekly, or the office opens at 8 a.m. Okay, so let's look at the sample examples here. I submit the report weekly. So the hint is actually weekly, so we should use simple tenses for the verb here, I submit, instead of saying I am submitting or I submits. Okay, why only submit and no S at the back is because the subject is plural. Why plural? Because we are required to memorize the subject using pronouns in two categories, that are singular subject and also plural subject. Okay, subjek tunggal dan subjek yang banyak. Alright, more than one. So it happens that for simple present tense, saya, okay, in simple present tense, it is considered as plural subject. So for plural subject, the simple present tense verb cannot have any S or ing at the back. Alright. The simple past tense, alright, for example, the sentence here, the sample sentence here is he attended the meeting yesterday. Alright. So we use simple past tense to report completed action. Alright. Another sample sentence is we signed the contract last Friday. Okay. Simple past tense verb kata kerja dalam tense simple past ni is often used in meeting minutes or follow-up emails. Last but not least, simple future tense. Alright, use the simple future tense when talking about planned or promised actions. We will deliver the quotation by Monday, or I will update you soon. Simple tenses do not include any auxiliary helping verbs, which makes them easy to form and understand. Alright, simple tenses are especially useful in instructions, announcements, and status updates because they get straight to the point. In formal writing like emails and letters, simple tenses give your sentences a professional and polished tone. Avoid mixing tenses unnecessarily. Choose the right one based on whether you are talking about the past, the present, or the future. So here, I would like to recommend you to use tenses on the top boxes here. Simple past, simple present, and also simple future when writing a business letter or a business email. Let's go deeper into simple tenses or kata kerja ringkas no ing. Simple tenses are also the most direct and professional tenses in English. They are used constantly in business writing because they express action clearly and efficiently. Let's look at their basic structures. Simple past. Simple past is subject plus verb in past form. Use it to report completed actions. Example, she submitted the invoice yesterday. This structure is essential or important when writing reports, summaries, or follow-ups. Next is simple present. The structure is subject plus base verb or verb plus s or es for he, she, it subject. Simple present is used for habits, routines, and general truth. For example, he sends the report every Monday. Use this in SOPs, job descriptions, or email reminders. While simple future has Okay, simple future has the structure of subject plus will plus base verb. Base verb means the verb or kata kerja tu does not have any suffix at the back or any additional part of a word at the back of the word itself. For instance, we will schedule the meeting next week. Okay, so this simple future tense is used for plans or commitments. I repeat, okay, the sample sentence, we will schedule the meeting next week. So use this simple future tense when writing announcements or promises. Okay, let's now move on to perfect tenses. Okay, perfect tenses in business. A perfect tenses is a powerful tool to show progress, completion, and connection between time frames in business writing. Where is it located? Okay, on this 12 verb tense system, perfect tenses are located at the bottom here. Okay, perfect past, perfect present, and also perfect future. Okay. So for present perfect tense, the form is has or have plus past participle verb. So we use the present perfect tense to show progress or change that has occurred over a period of time up to now. Example, we have improved our delivery system over the past 6 months. In this sentence, we are showing that the improvement began in the past and continues to have relevance now. This is useful in business when updating someone on ongoing development or achievement. So we use present perfect tense to show what has been accomplished recently, to highlight experience or continuous change, and to emphasize results that matter now. Last but not least is past perfect tense. The form is had plus past participle verb. We use the past perfect tense to describe an action that was completed before another past event. For example, by the time we submitted the report, we had already conducted several surveys. This sentence tells us that the surveys were done first, then the report was submitted. So it's useful in business to show sequence, preparation, or actions that laid the groundwork for something else. Okay, so use past perfect tense to clarify the order of past events, to show readiness or planning, and to avoid confusion when multiple actions happened in the past. Okay, next is future perfect tense. The form is will have plus past participle verb. We use the future perfect tense to talk about something that will be completed by a certain point in the future. For example, by the end of the month, okay, by the end of this month, we will have trained all new staff members. So this sentence shows that the training is not yet finished, but it will be done before the month ends. It's commonly used in business for forecasting progress, planning, and setting clear deadlines. Use future perfect tense to talk about goals with a timeline, to describe tasks that will be completed before future events, and to set expectations in reports or presentations. Putting in all together sample memo and also sample emails. Alright, hold on. Which one that I would like to focus on? Is it sample memo or sample email first? Okay. Okay, let's look at sample email. Alright. The first one, okay, the first meaning here, this is some example of business email. Okay, this is sample A or sample 1. Okay, when we look at this image or this slide, okay, this email is written too casually. It has grammar mistakes, missing punctuation, tanda baca, and the tone is too demanding. Okay, let's read it together. Subject, report submission. Hi boss, I submitted the report last week, but you didn't reply yet. I need to know if it's accepted or not. Please reply fast. Regards, John. Compare this email with the next email. Subject, follow up on submitted report. Dear Mr. Kamal, I submitted the project report last week and I am following up to confirm if it has been accepted. Kindly let me know if any further action is required on my part. Thank you for attention to this matter. Best regards, Rosalie. Okay, so if we compare the earlier or the previous email to this email, the tenses are accurate. The tone is polite and the message is structured clearly. So this is the kind of email we should aim to write in a professional setting. Alright. Okay, email comparison table. This table breaks it down clearly. Notice how important it is to choose the right verb tenses. The first email mixes past and present incorrectly. Also, punctuation helps make your writing easier to read and more professional. Finally, never forget tone. Being polite and respectful makes a big difference in how people respond to your emails. That's all for Business Correspondence video part 2. See you in other module. Goodbye.